Hello, welcome back to Side Hustle with Mo. I am Mo. I hope you're doing good. This afternoon, I'm going to talk to you about how I made $550 from one rental, one car, in one day. So, if you watch my videos, a couple of videos back, I talk about not being restrictive. When I mean restrictive, I mean don't limit yourself to the number of days a guest can book your car for, because you have that setting. You can require 2 days, you can require 3 days minimum, whatever works for you. But I don't advise those. Even though it's one day, even if it's 6 hours, it's still money, right? It's money you didn't have before that you're going to have now. So I don't put restrictions. If you want to book my car for one day, you can. If you want to book it for 6 hours or 5 hours or 2 hours, you can. In fact, I've had someone come and book my car for 2 hours, drove it about 6 miles and brought it back. So I don't restrict the number of days you can book my car for. In summary, so I had this person book my car. This is a car that lists out at $200 a day. It's the most expensive vehicle I have on my fleet. So they booked it for one day, normal, get it ready, take pictures, and the guest came and took the car. Now, I was supposed to the pricing is a 24-hour thing, so it's every 24 hours it's a new charge. So if you rent for one day, you have it for 24 hours. If you want it for 24 hours, you get it for the full 24 hours. So this was just yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago. In fact, the guest that booked my car picked it up from 10 a.m. We were supposed to bring it back at 10 a.m. Now 10 a.m. the next day, my vehicle wasn't here. I don't stress about things like that, so I kept quiet. I waited. Once it was 11 a.m., 1 hour passed when he was supposed to return it. I reached out to him to say, hey, what's going on? When are you bringing the vehicle back, or do you want to extend your rental? Right. Even though in this situation I couldn't extend because I had somebody else that was going to pick up the car. I had like a 4-hour window to get the car ready for the next guest. So I reached out and said, what's your ETA? When are you going to be here? Your rental was due an hour ago and you're nowhere to be found. So he didn't respond. I followed up with a call. Still didn't respond. Nobody picked up the call. So I waited. A couple of minutes after that, maybe about 15-20 minutes after that, the guest reached out and said, oh, he's so sorry, he's on his way, he'll be here in a couple of minutes. He was on his way to returning the vehicle. So I said, no problem, thanks for the update, I'll see you when you get here. And then I waited. Another hour went by and he was still not here. My vehicle wasn't back. So I reached out again, say, hey, what's going on? I need to get this vehicle ready for the next guest. Where are you and all of that? So he's like, oh, he'll be here in 10 minutes. Eventually he brought the vehicle back. Now when he brought the vehicle back, he was 2.5 hours over when his initial trip had ended. So now he had my car for about 26.5 hours thereabouts. So I reported that to Turo. Now when that happens, if you have a guest that takes your car and they don't bring it back on time and they keep it for extra hours, Turo charges them for an additional day. So now that's 400. So 200 for the initial trip plus 200 for being late for 2.5 hours, a whole day charge pretty much. And then I think they charge a late fee, the several fees they charge, so they charge that as well. Now I said I made $550. The vehicle was brought back to me in a dirty state. So he had my car for less than for 26 hours, pretty much a day, and the car was dirty. Internally, everywhere was a mess. I was curious that, what did you do? Did this guy literally have a party in the car, or what was going on? There were all kinds of things. All the seats were messed up, the windows, the doors, it was a mess. So the cleaning fee for that is $150. So now 200 for the initial day, 200 for being 2.5 hours over, and $150 for cleaning fee, $550. So it was painful because I had an hour left to get the vehicle ready for the next. I think I had an hour 90 minutes left to get the vehicle ready for the next person who was taking the vehicle to prom. He was taking his niece to prom, and I wasn't going to disappoint and all that. So it was a rush. I had to quickly get the car ready, get it cleaned and all that. But I made $550 from one trip, one booking, one guest in one day. I don't think that it was a bad deal. So sometimes these guests come in and they don't do what they're supposed to do. They cause you pain. But sometimes the pain or the hassle, the stress that they give you translates to more money in your account. For me, that's That's a win-win. I don't mind. Thankfully he didn't damage the car. If there was a damage to it, that would have been a whole nother ball game. I'm gonna ask you to watch the video I did on how to undo accidents. But in this case, I came out well. I made more from that trip than I anticipated. This was something I was supposed to make $200. I ended up making $550. So pretty good day for me. All right, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So in this business, you expect some things, some ups, some downs, but try to be positive. It worth it at the end of the day. Or maybe I say, you tell me, this situation, was it worth it? All right, please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.